Billionaire rescues triplet beggars. A DNA test revealed they were his. The rain poured like judgment from the heavens, soaking the streets of Mumbai under a crumbling flyover. Three girls barefoot, fragile and eerily identical, huddled together, shielding each other from the cold. They sang to survive. Their voices, though cracked by hunger, carried an uncanny harmony that pulled strangers to tears. One such stranger was Ryan Mehta, India's youngest billionaire. Seated in the back of a bulletproof Rolls-Royce, his car had stopped due to a protest clogging the expressway. Restless, he stepped out, frustrated until he heard them. That melody, it froze him. Something stirred deep within him. A memory. No, a wound. He walked toward them, kneeling beside their cardboard mat. "Who are you?" The eldest, Mira, only 10, stared up at him with defiance. No one. 3 days later, the girls were living in his penthouse. The media called it a publicity stunt, but Ryan wasn't listening. He was staring at a faded hospital wristband Mira had kept. It bore a name: Baby a Lotus Heart Orphanage. His heart sank. Lotus Heart, the same orphanage where his wife, Anaya, had given birth while he was away, closing a merger in Berlin. Twins, they'd told her. Stillborn. She tried to tell him, cried in his arms for weeks, then she died in a car crash 6 months later. Ryan had never recovered, but the ache of losing her had buried every question, until now. He ordered a DNA test. The results shattered him. 99.98% match. Not only were the girls his, there had been triplets. Ryan confronted the orphanage director, now old and sick. The man wept. "I was paid to sell the babies. There were no stillbirths. Your wife knew." They silenced her. A week later, the director was dead suicide. But Ryan didn't believe it. He dug deeper. What he uncovered wasn't just personal, it was systemic. An underground trafficking ring using orphanages as fronts. Powerful people, politicians, CEOs, even someone on his own board. Rajan's wealth became a weapon. He sold his companies, funded whistleblowers, released documents. The scandal rocked the nation. As justice scorched through the elite, Ryan disappeared from public view. 10 years later, a memoir appeared, The Melody Under the Flyover, by a mysterious author. It chronicled the story of 3 girls and a man who lost everything but found redemption. In the final chapter, Mira, now a music prodigy, stands before a stadium of thousands. "My father gave us a name, a home, but he gave something bigger to the world: the truth." She looks into the crowd. A man in a cap and gray beard smiles, unnoticed by most, but she sees him. He raises his hand, 3 fingers in the air. She nods. The song begins. 3 voices, still hauntingly in sync, rise into the night. The world listens. And somewhere, under the same sky where they once begged, the stars weep in joy.